Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to replace a square taper bottom bracket or a cartridge bottom bracket with one of the more modern ones. What I have here is a Hollowtech II from Shimano, but SRAM GXP threaded or dub with to follow the same instructions. And that's going to allow me to install the single chainring crankset for a 1x conversion. These days the 8 and 9 speed drivetrains usually come with a square taper. You see here a Shimano tourney with those riveted chain rings. Or take a look on the non-dry side for that 16mm axle and you can barely see the square taper starting right there. The first step obviously is to remove the cranks. You usually have a dust cap over here and that reveals a nut and a washer. In my case I don't have a dust cap, so I need an 8mm wrench to remove that nut underneath. Remove the nut from both sides, and next you're going to need what's called a crank puller. Tool has two parts. Obviously the bigger one will thread onto the crank arm and just tighten it until it bottoms up. And now we're going to need two adjustable wrenches or two open wrenches, one to hold on to the thicker part, second one to tighten the center axle. As you can imagine, as you tighten this, you're pushing against the square taper and you're pulling your crankset. Now this will be quite tight, so be prepared to put on some muscle here, but it will come out. Here it goes. Obviously repeat the procedure on the non-drive side to remove that crank as well. To remove the bottom bracket, you're going to need a cartridge bearing bottom bracket tool that looks just like this. You're going to slide it into the splines. It might help to keep a bit of pressure on it, and then use your adjustable wrench. Always start on the non-drive side, and this is a normal threaded cup, so it's going to be lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. On the drive side, remember this is reverse threaded, so what you're going to do is, and this is probably an easy to remember rule, always lift the wrench towards the back wheel on both sides. So turn to the right to undo it, and as soon as I do that, the whole bottom bracket cartridge is going to come out. Knowing the cranks that you want to install, also measure the BB shell width. Is 73mm in my case, because you're going to need that dimension when making a decision. There's bikes out there with 68mm bottom bracket shells as well. For my cranks, I need a Hollowtech II bottom bracket. This works both with 68 and 73 bottom bracket shells, and you adjust for that by using the spacers that are included with the bottom bracket. Also, the spacers adjust the chain line on your drivetrain, so make sure you read the instructions. Threads cleaned up with a little bit of grease applied. I'm going to install this drive side cup, the one with the tube, with a 2.5mm spacer installed. And if you look here on the cup, you're going to see the tightening is going to be an arrow going that way. This is the one that is reverse threaded. And then you're going to need the bottom bracket tool like this one, or the socket type if you have one. This is going to be better for you to tighten it up to 40 Nm as Shimano specifies. Repeat the same on the non-drive side. Just remember that this is normal threaded, no spacers there either for 73mm shell, and torque it again to about 40 Nm. And that's all there is to it, guys. I've installed an English threaded bottom bracket, or BSA, in this case Hollowtech II for Shimano, but you can do the same for Race Face, for SRAM DUB or GXP, or any other standard that requires a threaded bottom bracket shell. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep an eye on social media. And until next time, I will see you folks on the trails. Cheers, guys. Cheers.